Welcome to the Mussar video blog. So there's a story that the Talmud tells us about a certain rabbi, Rabbi Elazar bar Tzadok, and there was a certain man that was visiting him. And while Rabbi Elazar was sitting there, a certain owner of land came into Rabbi Elazar, and he was talking to Rabbi Elazar about certain practices that he did on his land. And he said, "Are these okay?" And the rabbi told him, "No. You shouldn't be doing that. Your workers shouldn't be doing those things." And the man immediately darted out of there. And Rabbi Elazar made the comment, "I've been here for 40 years, and I've never seen a man walk on such righteous paths like this person that just came into me now." A little while later, the owner of the land returned to Rabbi Elazar, and he said, "Okay, tell me what's the correct way that I can achieve my goal without doing something that's in violation of the Torah." So the story needs a little bit of explanation. Like, first of all, what is it that Rabbi Elazar saw in this man? I mean, the man darted out and he said, "Wow, this guy's such a righteous guy." And why did he come back later and ask him, "Well, what's the way I should be doing this?" Why didn't he just stay around for a little while and discuss it with Rabbi Elazar and come up with a plan? So really, one question answers the other question. The answer is that he darted out of there because he said, "Look, we're doing something wrong. Let's stop it right away." After he stopped it, then he came back and he asked, "Okay, now what's the way I should be doing this?" And Rabbi Elazar took note of this. He says, most people, you tell them, you're doing something wrong. They say, "Well, I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. And even if I am, well, I don't know. Let's figure out, okay, whatever." They think about it. They talk about it. But this man, as soon as he heard he's doing something wrong, he ran out of there so quickly because, hey, we got to stop it right away. An important Mussar lesson for all of us. A lot of times we get an epiphany, we hear something, we see something, we experience something, people tell us, and we say to ourselves, "Yeah, I shouldn't be doing that." Or, "Yeah, of course, I should be doing that." And oftentimes, it just sits, and we do nothing about it. And a little while later, we revisit the subject. "Oh yeah, I've been wanting to do this. Oh yeah, I've been wanting to try to stop doing that," or whatever it is. And oftentimes, unfortunately, it just goes on and on and on, and nothing gets done. So, does that mean anytime we find out something that we might be doing that needs a little bit of improvement, that on the spot, I'm going to make a complete turnabout, a 180? No, that's not realistic. But what we all can do is when we hear something, become aware of something that needs changes in ourselves, we can all take step one. We can all do something. Whatever it is. We can all resolve, right away I'm going to start not going there. I'm going to start reading about this. I'm going to start studying the subject. I'm going to look up on the internet something that I can do to help me rectify this issue. Whatever it is, there's always a step one that we can do right away. And once we take step one, step two is not so far away. So that's the Mussar lesson for this week. That instead of just putting things off, do it. What are we waiting for? Just do it. See you next week.